first in the mornings, originally from the Bayou State of Louisiana.
I say, here at Cajun Roots Reseller, you give me an offer and I'll take it.
You got the dollars? You got the dollars? See the special man on YouTube. He's got it all.
I got an offer. I got the dollars. Let me have it, please. I got the dollars.
I say. This is Johnny's, the place that'll let you have it with no problem.
Let him have it.
Johnny has a sale right now. I say. This is Johnny's place. Let him have it with no problem. See the special man.
Here at Cajun Roots Reseller, you give us the offer.
You got the dollars. You got the offer. Well, let him have it with no problem. Let him have it.
You got it.
I am looking for some jewelry in Dublin.
Do you have any credit?
No, I was recently involved in a divorce in Dublin. Look, I'm not one of those maybe it's Maybelline gals, okay? I just want to go out on the town with Sheila and accessorize some.
See, special man.
I don't know about you, but this dough girl is going to Johnny's place. Check out Cajun Roots Reseller right now. I say. Go see the special man and tell him the dough girl sent you.
Hello, good morning, and welcome on this Taco Tuesday. How is everyone doing this morning? Hello, good morning, and welcome. It is currently 57. I woke up this morning at 2:20. Actually, I got in the office at 2:20, and it was 52 degrees this morning. It was a little nippy this morning. First in the chat today was Pearl. Hello, good morning, and welcome. And Robin. Hello, good morning, and welcome. And Randy. Hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Regina. Hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Let's see here. Randy. Scarlett, hello, good morning, and welcome, and how are you doing? Little Debbie, hello, good morning, and welcome, and how are you doing? Claudette, hello, good morning, and welcome, and how are you doing? Flip, flops, and lollipops, hello, good morning, and welcome, and Jennifer, hello, good morning, and welcome, and how are y'all doing this morning? Buying Space, hello, I still got to go back and watch that video. I didn't watch it yet. I'm getting ready for this show today. I'm on with Mark and Janice, and I was working, and I forgot to go back and watch it. I got to go check it out. Anna Marie, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Miss Pam, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Craig, still sleeping. Craig, wake up. Drink some coffee. Wake up. Always sleeping. Hashtag not Glenn. What's up with that? Every time, even yesterday afternoon, you were sleeping in bingo. Oh, come on, Craig. Wake up. Get with the program. All right. First today at 9 o'clock, the community calendar. At 9 o'clock, you do have Queen City Picker Tom going live. At 10 o'clock, you have Stacey May Catitudes Crafters Retreat. At 10:55 is the Big Barn Auction with JJ at 10:55. 11 o'clock, you have Ella Saved Here First. Sales from the Sunshine State. At 11 o'clock is Rita the Buddha Chick, where she does her daily devotions and Bible study reading. At 11:30 is Jackass Retro with his ship show. At 12 o'clock is Two Hip Chicks, Dawn and Mary Go Live. At 1 o'clock is Friends Selling with Friends, and it's on Janine's channel today. So definitely check them out. I will be there. I actually have, I think, the 1:30 slot. Yeah. Then at 2 o'clock, you have Southern Vintage. Hopefully she's doing well. I don't know if she's going to be on today because I think she's on the Friends Selling with Friends today. So I'm not sure. So hopefully somebody can find out if she's okay. Red Road is going live at 3. At 3:30 is Buying Space doing the unboxing every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday at 3:30. And then at 5 o'clock every Tuesday and Wednesday is Nails Jamie B at 5 with her live sale. Today at 6 o'clock is on Dawn's channel and Creations by D and Guess at 6 o'clock. Also at 6 o'clock is Ladies Nights with Colleen OG Lyons. Also at 6 o'clock is Steph sells stuff by the seashore. And then at 6:30, I'm not sure if she's going to go on today because she's got her show today. But if she does, it's at 6:30 with Janine's solo self. So I don't think she's going to have that one tonight. I'm not sure how she works that one. Auctions with Friends tonight is on Virtual Shopkeeper Dee Dee's channel at 6:30. Also at 6:30 is Jeff Crumple doing his live show. At 7 o'clock, Dawn and Mary come back live on their Whatnot. Check them out. Great vinyl. 8 o'clock is Southern Belle with Bargains by Belle. 8 o'clock is Caucasian Sasquatch. Also at 8 o'clock is the Nurse Flipper Cat. 8 o'clock is also Treasure Scavengers live auction. That's with Amber and Mike. 9 o'clock is Scooter Renee LLC with her Twister Tuesday show. And then at 10 o'clock is Vintage Viking Treasures, Becky. That is the lineup I have on the calendar, and I did do some changes. Somebody sent me some information, and I changed it, and so all the changes have been made on the calendar for those who did send me information. Also, someone sent me a comment on yesterday's bingo. They wanted to change their numbers. So yes, if you want to change your bingo numbers as of yesterday, you can go back and make a comment on the comment section of yesterday's bingo show, and I will be glad to change your numbers on the spreadsheet we use. Craig is here now. The real Craig is here now. Okay. That imposter, Lord Jesus. Ashley, hello, good morning, and welcome. Unboxing is from Two Old Guys Vintage today. Danielle, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. So today I'm getting ready. I got a lot of buy it nows today. I got some yarn. I got some quilted items. I have some sewed items that I put together. I got Stamp It Ups. I got some jewelry, different lots of jewelry, cobalt blue bottles, a lot of stuff. So I got most of it ready. I just got a few things I want to add. Like today, I will be putting up for a sale another one of my first paintings that I've ever done on canvas. It is the painting of the cathedral in New Orleans. I already sold my very first painting that I done. That was about a year or two ago. And so I have another one I'm bringing up today at the auction. So come and check it out. It'll be up for sale. I'll give you a sneak peek if you want. Somebody says, I didn't know you know how to paint. I said, I didn't either. This is the cathedral in New Orleans at a night vision. Johnny, you just do it all. Yes, I tried to. There it is. It's a night version of the cathedral in New Orleans. That will be up for sale today. I already sold my other one. So that will be up for auction at the auction today. Actually, the friends selling with friends today. Yeah, I took my gamble at it and I enjoyed it. So it's just time for somebody else to enjoy it. And I even signed it. I did that one in 2015, actually. I painted that one. You see me? You know, I'm always excited to be a guest on someone else's show. Yeah, I do. I am excited. I like messing with her too. So, yeah. Well, thank you. Yeah, I have another one I did that I sold about a year ago. It was the fleur-de-lis with a gentleman. You know how in New Orleans you're known for seeing like a picture of like a man with a saxophone leaning against a light pole? That one I sold last year, I believe it was, that I did. So, yeah. That one will come up today. I'm just trying to minimize, get stuff out of here. Does that church have a statue of Andrew Jackson? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. In the front of it. If you actually, on the Riverwalk, there's some steps that go up to a high point. And if you're on that high point with the river, Mississippi River behind you, and you're facing the cathedral, you'll see that right in front of it in the square in front of the church. Yep, it sure does. Kawanda, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Oh, my Lord Jesus. Guess what I see in the chat? Callie, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? I was watching a video the other day that you were in it. I was like, oh, Lord, that's been a long time. How have you been? Good to see you. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Louis, what's up? Good to see you. Well, today I want to talk a little bit about something that, again, happened again yesterday at the post office. And I figured I'd turn it into a topic today. Out of curiosity, when you think of collaborating, what is the first thing that comes to your mind when you think about collaborating with someone else? I have a wood cutout of the church I bought from Dawn. Oh, cool. Dawn Southern Finds, I'm assuming. You know how it happens when I assume, though. Andrew, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. And if y'all haven't checked out Carol's Facebook page, she has been very creative in the garden lately. I just saw a picture that she posted on Facebook where her husband's been doing some helping with her. Steven's been like helping her create something, and she creates it with flowers and beddings and planting and things like that. Go check it out. Looks very relaxing. I like that. So tell me in the chat, what do you think of when you think of collaborating? What comes to your mind when you say collaborating? And that's the reason why I'm asking that. Yep. That's what I thought. Dawn Southern Finds. She lives in yeah, I know. That's why I thought it might have been her. Mark and Mike, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing, my little dough girl? You're welcome. Collaborating means doing videos and lives together. Okay, that's a start. Let's see. Raina says, right now, I am sleepy, just wanted to collaborate with my bed. That's a form of collaborating. You're right about that one. Look, I'm ready to go back to bed too. You know what I'm saying? But I just got too much to do. Teresa, hello, good morning and welcome. I'm even getting ready for the trip. So I've been putting stuff and packing stuff already. Yeah, I get started early. I don't wait till the last minute. So does anybody else have any ideas what you think about when you think about collaborating? Mailing gifts out is what I think of giveaways. Okay. Let's see. Robin says the first thing I think about collaborating is when people must be comfortable and show support to each other. I like that. What about when you're outsourcing? Have you thought about that one with collaborating? Meeting up with others, sourcing with others. That's another form of collaborating. It don't have to always be a live show. Working together towards a common goal. It's a good one. Yep. Let's see. Kawana says collaborating with others to maybe help each other's channel. That's another form of collaborating. Yeah. Compatible. Okay. Well, the reason I'm asking this is because when you're outsourcing and you're like saying at a garage sale, estate sale, do you let others know what you're doing in the reselling world? Put a yes in the chat if you do. Or just say no because you don't want to tell nobody what you do. There's a reason why I'm asking that. Let's see. Well, I always tell people I have an Etsy shop and hand out my business cards like when waitresses are. There you go. I like that. I never leave home without my business cards. Exactly. Always have it with you at all times. Just like when the gentleman came and did our water sprinkling system the other day. He says, "Oh, you do YouTube? What do you do on YouTube?" We had a whole conversation about it. He says, "Oh my God, don't tell my wife." I said, "Why?" She said, "She'll try to sell everything." I said, "Well, guess what? That might be a good thing." He said, "What's your channel?" So I gave him my business card. Cheryl, hello, good morning and welcome. My life is an open book. Don't we know that one, Carol? It depends on where I'm at. Well, in this situation, the reason I'm bringing this topic up today is because that's what it gets you thinking when you're out, whether it's sourcing, maybe going to the post office and dropping off your packages, or you just maybe one of those that just get your packages picked up at your front door. I like to go to the post office. I get out of the house for a little bit. If someone asks me what I do, I'll tell them, but I'm not open about sharing just to anyone. Okay. I collaborate with some Crown Royal last night. Wow. That's a good collaboration sometimes. No, because I'm a buyer, and when I buy in real life, I'm spending less at the auctions. I hear that. Why not? Why not there is enough for everyone? We are all not to sell the same thing. And that's true. We're not always doing the same thing. We're not always selling the same thing. A lot of times when we go out sourcing for myself and Robert, if we go to a citywide garage sale or estate sale, I know what he looks for and he kind of knows what I do. And there are some things we both look up for at the same time, but I look it up to resell. Whereas in his case, he buys it for his collection. So it depends on who gets to those things first. But yeah, I'm always chatting about auctions. That's right. Our next card pricing, I will be including my YouTube channel. There you go. My neighbors know I'm a reseller and it gives me a lot of bag of items. There you go. There's nothing wrong with that. Well, the reason I brought that comment up this morning and wanted to get y'all thinking about that is because when I went to the post office again, this is not the first time this has happened at the post office. Yesterday, I went there with 14 packages. And there was somebody else in line. And evidently, they just started reselling on eBay. And I overheard him say something in the reference to, well, I think it looks like I figured out the right price. And so the lady was talking to him and she says, what you mean? She says, well, the guy says, well, I sell on eBay. And I basically put in all my information on calculated shipping. And I put everything in the eBay. And then I basically made sure that I charged that amount of shipping. And it's like, well, that doesn't sound right. But he was new. He just started. All excited about getting his first sales to the post office. Well, what he did was he did everything, I guess, through eBay the way he thought he should have, not realizing that he can get his own labels with a discount on eBay on the website, on the eBay website. So he was actually bringing his packages to the post office. Never said anything. He never really said if he had a printer or not. But anywho, we started having a conversation after because him going to the post office and purchasing the labels there. Of course, the lady has to enter all the information, and the lady was typing everything in. And she said she didn't mind, but then she saw me standing in line, and she told the guy, I said, you may want to talk to him. I said, about what? And she told me that he sells on eBay. He just started, and he's buying his labels here. She said, don't you buy your labels through your eBay store or any platform you sell on? I said, yeah, because I talk to him all the time at the post office. And so kind of found out he didn't realize that he can actually do it on eBay. So my mailman is usually bringing my packages now. He's picking them up from the mailbox. Okay. Did you tell him about? I sure did. I gave him my business card and I told him, look, I talk about this every morning on my shows on YouTube. He says, you have YouTube? He said, wait, y'all talk about reselling on YouTube? He didn't even know about YouTube, about reselling. I said, yeah. I said, every morning we ask if somebody has a question, we answer, we work on it. He said, well, I didn't know that. So guess what? Hopefully one day we'll see him in the chat. I gave him my business card and told him, you don't need a printer because eBay will send you a QR. Exactly. Yep. So we started talking about that, and I even told him, well, kind of funny, he's got a printer. There's no doubt about it. He just didn't know he can do his own labels. Because we had a little conversation in the lobby after he was done and after I did my transaction. And yeah. So don't be afraid to, like the lady at the clerk that was at the post office knows what I do, because we talk about it every time I'm in there. And so yeah. And you don't have to spend the money for a thermal printer. You can do what you have with what you got at that time when you first start. That's what I did. Don't spend all that money at the beginning. Use what you got. If you got a regular printer, use that printer until you can get one, a thermal printer. I got a thermal printer. I haven't set it up yet. One of the tips I'm going to give you when you do set it up is make sure you go into eBay and mark the size of the label by a 4x6. I had that problem when I first started where I couldn't figure out why the printer wasn't able to print from eBay. And then I realized I didn't go into the settings and change it to a 4x6 printer label. And I finally figured it out like a week later. So yeah, sharing is the knowledge. Exactly. Especially when I was there at one time. But I knew about eBay on YouTube because Robert had me do that when I first talked about, well, I don't know what I'm going to do when I move to Massachusetts. And he says, well, I got some videos that you can watch. I said, what you mean? He said, about reselling. Reselling on YouTube? And that's how I got hooked. So I started watching certain channels that he recommended, and then I started watching more other channels than what he told me to look for. And next, it's like a spiral, you get into that rabbit hole, Norma, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. I had some shipping. Sorry, I missed. No, you're good. You're good. I have a Hello Kitty thermal printer. Oh, cool. But anywho, like I told them, just start with your printer. You know, there's all kind of printing devices out there, but use what you got on your. If you got that printer, use it. You can still use that label, and I told him what he can do. I said, because you're going to save a discount, then coming to pay full price here at the post office. Because if you keep doing that, it's going to eat up in your profits. And because you're just starting out, you want as much profit in your pocket than you do with the post office. Granted, they're going to love you with going there for it, but be careful with that because that's going to eat up in your profit. So make sure you try to make sure to use the, like even on Etsy, Poshmark, you can buy your labels right through them. They do it. All right, I'm trying to figure out, let's see. Marquis, Megaku. I'm butchering that name up. I am so sorry. Hello, good morning, and welcome. And how did you hear about the channel? First time here. Thank you for coming on over. I'm going to check out your channel. You got 4 videos out. Cool. And welcome. Let's see. Scarlett, did you say working? Yeah, Scarlett has a job. Andrew. All right, Johnny, I need to edit an email. I need to edit an email on a buyer in PayPal. I cannot figure out how to find my customers list. You're going to need to go to, like I helped you with the other day with your PayPal. You're going to have to go to your main page in your when you sign in on PayPal. When you log in, Unimagic. Oh, thank you for doing that for me because I butchered it. I am so sorry. Unimagic. I like that. That's even easier. Jennifer does that for me a lot too. So does Stacy May and a few others. So thank you. Because I tried it once I get it right. Once I finally get it done and I know, yeah. Let's see here. Go to your, let's see, invoicing. Go to your settings. And on the right hand, the left hand side, well, it's going to be that way. The left hand side, you're going to see where it says customers. You can go there and then edit your information from there. So basically, you're going to go to your main page, go to your invoicing, and on the very top, there's going to be a wheel. You hit the settings. And when you hit settings, hit customer settings. And then you're going to go to the settings portion. And right to the left hand side, you should see the word customers. And that's when you can edit their information. Very easy. But you got to go to your settings for that in PayPal. Let's see. Unimagic. Okay. Cheryl says someone at church asked about reselling. They wanted to start. One of the shows I recommended was yours. Aw. Thank you. Yeah, I love helping new people, especially when they're just getting started. And thank you for dropping the link. Let's see here. Oh, Chris, hello, good morning. I saw you were doing your show today instead of Thursday. I saw the thumbnail this morning. So are you still doing your show Thursday, or are you just changing it today for this week? If you would, go to the community tab, in the community tab where the calendar's at, and let me know, please. So I can change that for you, because I got you down on Thursdays right now. I appreciate what you do with shouting out everyone out, Jennifer. Yeah, she does every time you come in the chat. So you popped into Scooter Renee's auction and nice. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I like going to other channels when I'm able to and enter into their chats. I'm heading in to Irene. I was just wondering about her. I had a conversation with her someone last night about how she's doing. Morning, and we will be collaborating. Well, tell Irene I said hello. I hope she's doing well. I haven't seen her in a while. I haven't seen her in bingo lately. So how you doing, Buck? Chris, good to see you, sir. No worries. It is pronounced magic French, but easier to say you. Oh, okay. French. I kind of figured that. We're going to be having a death pile picker for tonight. Okay. Oh, let's see. Yes, sir. Just for tonight, 6 p.m. death pile picker with the guest. So I need to change it from Thursday then. This week. So you're not doing your Thursday show? Well, let me change you on the calendar for this week only. Chris, Buck Mountain Born, edit. And you're only doing it this week on today. And it's at 6 tonight instead of 7. And only this event. Done. It's corrected on the calendar. Jennifer, when you're having surgery? That's a good question. She is good. She is on Thursday nights with Evie. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. So again, we're talking about collaborating with others, right? When I am invoicing, when I am on the invoicing page, I only have settings to change my info. Nothing says customers. It is different if you have a business account. Yes, it could be. Just this week. Okay, Chris, I just changed it on the calendar for you. I don't know then because that's where I get it from. Now you can go into your invoicing with that customer if you know that name or email, and then you can go in and do like I showed you, where you can go in and actually correct it on like you were to do an invoice, but you don't have to create an invoice, just update their information and then save it. Make sure you save it when you're done. You can do it that way through an invoice. Just start an invoice, but don't save it. And you can delete it if it did save by accident. But that's how you usually can do that. All right, so at that time, Jennifer never drops her own link, so you know what I do. I cheat. I can't do like Jennifer and do everything on the phone like she does. But I do copy and paste it from a Word document, and I'll be dropping those in the chat. That is, first one is her channel. She's got some couple of shorts videos that she's been putting out, so go check them out. Cute little grandbaby videos. There's her Etsy store. Also, don't forget, next Sunday is this Sunday is Father's Day. So don't forget your fathers on this Father's Day, or father figures. There's Jennifer. Buy her a milkshake for all that she does for all of us and all the chats she's in. We don't ask her to do that. She just does it. And there's the link. If anyone would like to come on up and promote your channel, you're more than welcome to. That link is going up at the top of the chat. Please remember, you do have to have your camera turned on and your mic set up to acknowledge it, so they can verify that it's you. Let's see, Randy, the buyers may have to do it and have them resubmit their info. Well, did you put their information in already, Randy, or is this something you just need to, when you say update, was there a change on your invoicing? We're having it Tuesday the 25th at 6 a.m. Don't know where we're going, getting it done with me. Oh, okay. That's this month. Time to hunt and gather. All right. Have a great day. Buying space. Why would a buyer have access to my PayPal account? Yeah, it has to do with her side. In case I missed everyone, saying hello, sharing my links. Well, welcome. Let's see. That's a typo. A pre-op is today. Okay. Well, I hope everything goes well for you, Jennifer. I know you've been in some pain with that. So is this overnight or outpatient? That's a good question. Ella. Hello, good morning and welcome, Ella. How are you doing? I see you did not use the blanket today, so it must be nice and toasty out there. Yes, I put in incorrect email. An error I need to fix. So yeah, what you're going to do is you're going to go to that email, that invoice for the error you have. You can go in there and hit the customer, like I showed you, the little pencil, and then edit that information. When the second box opens up, you can edit that email. And then once you do that, make sure you hit save so it'll update that information in your database for PayPal. You just got to go to that invoice you already created, and then you can go in there and manually change the email. So yeah, you can do that. So you will probably not be seeing me here in the morning. Well, Jennifer, I will definitely keep you in my thoughts and prayers, and hopefully everything goes well for you. I'll be home in a few after the hour. Surgery, hopefully. So you're having the surgery tomorrow? I thought you just said the 25th. I'm confused. Definitely a speedy recovery. Yes. Definitely. Keeping you in our thoughts and prayers. So if anybody has any questions having to do with reselling, please feel free to ask away in the chat. We do this Monday through Friday. Don't forget, if you would like to be part of the Friday, would you buy it or would you leave it? That is just a game that we play. There's no right or wrong answers. But if you would like to be part of that, you have any items that sold during the week on any particular platform, make sure you send me the link to the item that's sold. And if you're not sure how to do that, just send me a screenshot of the item that's sold. You can send me multiples. And email, let me know how much you paid for it. Where did you buy it? and if you remember how long it took to sell. That'd be part of a Friday show. We do that every Friday. It would not save the invoice. It blocked it. It blocked it. So yeah, you're gonna have to go back into the invoice itself, and it should let you change the email. Interesting. How are you doing this morning, Teresa? Today's Tuesday, so are y'all having a show today? Because y'all always doing a lot of pop-ups. So I'm not sure. Yeah, hopefully they take care of that. Yeah, they are. Well, you can come on after the show and I'll help you. We'll try to get that solved. I've always corrected an email if I had it wrong or if something changed. I was able to do it. We'll have to work you through it. But I do have a business account, but I also have a personal account. But you should be able to go in and correct it and then save it. Even if you go to an old invoice, you can still do it. That's true. You can always create. That's a good point. Little Debbie says you can go ahead and create a new one and just avoid that other one. You can cancel an invoice. Did you sent it out already, Randy? Because if not, even if you did, you can go back and cancel it and start a new one with the correct information. That way, when you go to do a new one, it's going to come up with that information. You can change it there as well. You can do it either way. Randy, you may have to do a new invoice. Yep, exactly. If it's not letting you make changes on the old invoice, it might be because if they didn't pay for it, you should be able to still update it. You'd have to go to the updated portion of the invoice. No show today. We are talking about adding one. Oh, Lord Jesus, child. Another one? Y'all getting popular. Todd, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing this morning? Good to see you. Welcome. So yeah, definitely send me those links if you would be interested in being part of showing us what you sold, letting us know how much you paid for it in an email. And I'll be glad to add it to the show for Friday. It is time consuming after listing all those items to delete and make a new invoice. Well, once you've saved it though, when you start typing that same item in, it should pop up under your Dropbox in your items that you listed in your invoice. Because there's a lot of times when I'm going to start to do something, I will start to type, and whatever I'm typing, if I had it already in there, when you enter something that's sold, it'll come up in a Dropbox for you. So you shouldn't have to keep retyping it. You can always just click, type, and then if you start typing, it'll have a Dropbox, and you can click on that from the Dropbox. So you don't have to always do it. I canceled the wrong dollar request, but when I try to do it again, it won't change it. Who it goes to keeps putting it in my email. Interesting. Michael, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Michael just gifted a membership. And who did it go to? Norma. You just got gifted a membership from Michael. Well, thank you very much. Greatly appreciate it. You know what time it is. It is time for our morning chair dance. Thank you very much. Greatly appreciate it, Michael. This is for you. Let me have it, please. I got the $.
Let him have.
You got the $? We got the offer? Let them have it with no problem. Let them have it.
And this is for you, Norma.
Attention, new member. I want to thank you. Thank you for being a friend and family member of the Cajun Roots Reseller channel. Thank you.
And thank you so much, Michael. And congratulations, Norma K. Wendy, how are you doing? Good morning, hello, and welcome. Hope you're having a good recovery. Chair dance time, that's right. Sweet. Yep. That's Michael for you there. Let's see. That's right. Chair dancing time. So yeah, Jennifer is dropping links to the channels. Check them out. Make sure you go back in when you watch their channels, videos, leave those comments, give them the thumbs up, and share them out. Johnny, do you remember the Save You Money commercial? Yes, I sure do. Yes, I do. My nose is itching. Okay, oh great. I went to new invoice. It pulls up the person, 2 email options, the right one and the wrong one. Now, do I delete the wrong one? Yes, you can delete the wrong one. Yes, you can. Yes. That way it's out of there. It's not there no more. And that way when you go to do the Dropbox, anytime you Dropbox an email, if you have multiples, you can delete one that's the wrong one. Yes. I've done that before. And I have sometimes I'm typing so fast that I'll put in like a comma instead of a decimal point or whatever the case may be. It happens. And usually if you do something that's not in the right format, it should delete it for you automatically. I'll tell you it's incorrect. But not too often it does that. We volunteered this weekend at the RI. Stop. I saw you pictures. Y'all were dressed as pigs. Y'all were too cute. Do I click on the pencil? Yes. Yes, you do. That's what you would do. In PayPal, you have to click that pencil to edit. Any information you put in there, if you click that pencil, it'll open another page. And then you can go in there and change it and delete it and change it there. Yes. Usually anything you do on PayPal is all just by pencil edit. From what I just read, PayPal, you cannot send the same invoice to 2 different email addresses. Yes, you can. You can. I don't do it though, but yeah, you can. I think they are asking how you deleted the wrong one. How to delete the wrong one. Yeah, if it's in the Dropbox and you have both of them, you can delete it and or go to the pencil and edit from there. And make sure you save it. When you're done, make sure you hit save. That year we were on Mr. Potato Head. Well, I thought the pictures you put was from this weekend, Carol. Deborah, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? How to go or have to go? Well, thank you, Kawanda, for joining us. Always a pleasure to have you in the chat with us in the mornings. Let me see something. Yeah, I don't know why would you send the same invoice to 2 different recipients, but on an invoice you can. I'm looking real quick to show you. Create a new invoice. And I'm not going to show y'all because I have to type in, like, say, somebody's information, and I don't want to do that and show you. But yeah, when you type in the who are you billing, and you type in an email right there, it'll say add more recipients. So you can send that email to someone else as well, especially if they're splitting. Like sometimes you might catch somebody, very few and far between, that they say, please split the bill. I've had that heard before done, but I have not done it. Glenn, hello, good morning and welcome. Don't work too hard, Glenn. Go make us $1 million, Glenn. I'm back. Welcome back. So yeah, you can send multiple recipients is what they call it, add in more recipients to that same invoice if you needed to, but very few and far between. I know when I first started, there was a lot of people, can you split the bill between me and whoever? And yeah, it's like, that'd be a little hard, but you have to do the same invoice and you can, that way it goes to 2 different emails. Yeah, you can do that. All right, Goodwill glitches last night and lost an auction because they threw an ad over the make buy. Oh no! They do that on Tuesday. I thought it was Fridays on Goodwill. Awesome, Randy. Well, glad everybody in the chat was able to help you. Cool. Someone sent me a Facebook message. That's good to hear, Randy. Thank you for letting us know. This is. Oh, cool. I'm going to look that up, read it up. Thank you for sending me that picture. Oh, let's see, Michael. They do like that all the time. Goodwill will be. And you know, I didn't know. I thought the auctions on Fridays. It was on Monday nights. It's been I've never been there, so I don't know. I've only heard from Kat the Nurse Flipper. She does that a lot. But last night I had to fight to type bids in. Oh wow, it was that bad last night on Goodwill. Is that the Goodwill bluebox.com auctions that y'all talking about? I've never been. I've only looked at it once, but every time I go to look at it, it seems like it's always gone. I did manage to win a 5-star track plate for $11, so at least I got one item. So not a lot. It was just one thing. They have daily auctions. I did not know that. Okay, cool. Let's see. I hate that site. I've only been on that site, I think, once, and that was when I first heard about it from Kat the Nurse Flipper. And Blue Box Goodwills are different. Oh, okay. So he was on Shop Goodwill, is what y'all talking about. I didn't realize it was two different ones. I've never checked. I only checked it out one time, and that was, I think, the Blue Box one that she did. She was like showing like how do you go to the Goodwill Blue Box to do auctions, and you have to have like your when it goes to close, you have to do your bidding before the end, before it closes, to get your bids that you're trying to get an item or box of stuff. Goodwill.com and the bluebox.com, they are different sites. See, I didn't know that. Learned something new. Now, when hubby brings me a new package item to give to Goodwill, I say, heck. So that auction, there you go. Shop Goodwill. I search my city listings and go local pickup in the. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. See, I didn't know Salvation Army had that either. I just brought a whole bunch of donations to them. Was it last week? Oh, let's see. Goodwill.com has gotten ridiculous with bids are crazy high. See, I would stop. Yeah, I'm wondering. I guess because I don't really deal with Goodwill.com and those kind of websites. I like dealing with maxsold.com or highbid.com. That way I know I'm getting something from my area, and you get to see all the pictures and everything, and then you set up the time to go pick it up. Those are the two sites I usually use. People are bidding things up, and that's not right. I'm wondering if they're trying to do it just to get the bids up high. If it's somebody who worked there. It was good when they first started, and I got some great deals, but now they got to fight. Yeah, I don't like that. Stacy, hello, good morning and welcome, and how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Let's see. It was good when they first started, and you had to fight. Yeah, I've never purchased from them. I know their stores are getting high too on prices. I don't bother anymore. I hear that. I just never did anything with the Goodwill.com, but I have done, like I said, Max Sold is my biggest one I use, and highbid.com. Those are the two I do. Because I've heard some big problems where a lot of people were trying to get some jewelry boxes off of Goodwill.com, and they were priced real high. I guess because they're not even doing the jewelry drawers anymore in most of the Goodwills. Every now and then, if I go to the one in New Hampshire, they'll every now and then have like on the back wall jewelry jars that they're putting together. I've gotten a couple of jewelry jars that way. But you don't see them too often anymore. We went to one of them that was like on one side is the bins and the other side is the actual retail store. Their prices were high. Our store here in Conway are kind of, yeah, I think that's what's happening now, because you see a lot of people talking about on different channels on YouTube about how they're finding very few and far between items, and that it's like they have somebody who works there that's actually strictly just there to their job is to list stuff and find prices on eBay. So yeah, Before bidding, you need to check shipping costs. That's why it would get hot. Yeah, I only do local when it comes to that. I try and buy lots mostly, but that way is better deals. Yeah, I try to do the same thing, and I stick with bundles. That's how I've gotten a lot of stuff off of a high bid. I mean, Max resold resold.com. What is it? Max sold or Max resold? Oh, no, I'm confused. Let me see my invoice here. I got my clipboard of my invoices. I got so many different ones I'm working on. I can tell you just a second here. I think it's Max sold. I must have pulled the invoice already. I got so many things I'm working on right here. But yeah, I believe it's maxsold.com. It's not a net stack either. Well, I think it's on my other pack that I'm working on. I got so many projects I'm doing, it's not even funny. Nope. Yeah, it's maxsold.com. I love that website. But you can definitely pick things out local, and you can go as far as you want. But just like if you're doing storage units, you kind of pick how far you want to go out when you're doing that. Let's see. Let's say it's FedEx best prices, but I think so too. Even in the store, my Goodwill never has jewelry, period. Now, I do find we have a Savers up here. Now, with Savers, I pick up a lot of great deals in their jewelry case. That's one of the first things I go to. That's why I only do local and pick up. Yeah, and I do the same thing here. When I do the Max Sold, it's only local. And I'll go out like no more than 10, 15 miles, depending on what it is. If I find something really well, I'll go that 20, 25 miles. Our Goodwill here has not sold jewelry since they started to shop with. Really? All the jewelry to the Illinois distributor centers. Oh, I didn't know that. Where is Conway? Cheryl says, I don't have any local pickups here. Aw, wonder why. I have a Goodwill literally walking distance. Whoa, the chat flew on me. Walking distance at the end of the street, and yet I rarely go there. Oh, really? Hetty, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Mom and pop places are better. I love going to those mom and pop type little thrift shops. I will have to check that site out for sure. Yeah, maxsold.com. A lot of times when you go there, it's more like an estate sale situation, or it's like an estate sale company that's getting rid of the stuff. Because like the last one I bought, I went and picked it up. I set up the time to pick it up because you can do that. They'll tell you what day and time you can pick it up. And then I was able to go in, and I was at the company's home where they had their warehouse, so they say, out of a house. And usually you have to carry your own stuff out. So I was told to back up my car, and the gentleman helped me put everything in my car. So I got a couple of little old, what do you call those things? Crates, but they were more like treasure chest kind of things. And he helped me put everything in the car. So yeah, I love it. Wish we had a Savers. Yeah, I love the Savers up here. But there are some of the, depending on the location, some of them going up on their prices as well. I wish we had a Savers out here. We did it. We did in Mexico now, and I loved it. I love Savers. A bit poopy. Yeah. I think the last time we went to Goodwill was with myself, Carol. And I want to say, was that the one in Connecticut we went to? And I know I did a meetup with Heather, Helen, the New England thrifter. That was also with Dust Not Included Roy and a few others. And we went to the one in Connecticut. We went to their store too. I picked up a lot of great jewelry pieces in that Goodwill. But that was the one in Connecticut. Used to work at Goodwill. Summer jobs, she said that the manager used to watch and list Listen and how we started pricing the items high. Okay. Good morning, Mia. Hello, good morning and welcome. I haven't done any estate sales yet. I'm hoping to get one soon. The tip I'm going to give you about estate sales, when you find them, I have 2 companies up here that I keep in touch with. And make sure you sign up for their email when you get in there, and they have a little sign up list, because they'll send you emails on when their next estate sale is going to be. But get to know the person who's running it if you can. Perfect place. Love it. Foot Locker. What about Foot Locker? Did I miss something about Foot Locker? Estate sales are awesome. Because a lot of times the ones I go to, I'll bring large IKEA bags with me, and we'll do a station like, okay, here's my bags. I keep putting stuff in it. Or the guy who runs it or whoever's running it says, okay, I'll put this in my bags. And I'll tell them where I staged them at. And I'll just buy it as bulk. How much for all of it? And that's how I usually work it. And I always get good deals that way. Well, thank you, Regina, for spending your morning with us. Currently, economy forcing everyone to raise prices due to, yeah, the cost of living has gone up too, Shawnee. That is like the local auction. That's like the local auctions I go to now. Okay. Yeah, I love going to the estate sales or like max sold. But yeah, it's like an estate sale. We won't go to Nashua Goodwill bins there. Yeah, that's the one we stopped going to. The one in New Hampshire. The last time we went, their price per pound went up at the Goodwill bins portion. And then in the store itself, their prices had gone up a lot compared to when we first started going up there. And we don't go there no more. You said you bought a little treasure chest thing that I was guessing was a Foot Locker. No, it's like a smaller size hope chest. But one looked like an actual treasure chest kind of thing. And then another one is a white treasure, like a hope chest that someone physically painted lighthouses on each of the little squares of the. I'm gonna have to take pictures and share with y'all. I have them emptied out. I finally got everything emptied out of it, but yeah. Great seeing everyone. I need to go now. Well, thank you so much, Wendy. Hope you're doing well. Before we get started, explain. Yeah. Let's see. But yeah, the little chests are almost like a little hope chest kind of thing. And one looks like a treasure chest itself. And it's got like that red felt on the inside. I want to say it's probably made out of cedar is what it smells like. But I can't tell because it's got felt all along the bottoms. They opened a value village. Really? Just posted this weekend pictures for Facebook. Yeah, I thought I saw some pictures this weekend of y'all dressed up. But yeah, it was full. One chest was full of games. One had I'm trying to know what it was. Oh, photography, picture of like tripods and ring lights and stuff like that. And then I had another lot that was all of Funko Pops and Pez dispensers. I bought a whole bunch of stuff on that auction. I love it. But the chest itself is a great thing to have as well as like for storage, which I'll be bringing them into the area where I'm going to be putting my inventory because that's what I'm going to use them for. One of them I'm going to be using for my coin collection. Oh, another question. PayPal took out customer protection fee on one big payment. I did not request it. Will you get a protection fee on one of the big payments? I don't know about that one. I would find out about that. Why they charge you for that? Maybe did you accidentally hit the protection button maybe for that? I don't know. Laura, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. And thank y'all. Look, if y'all haven't checked out Laura this past weekend, I was on her show. She did a crafters showcase auction. I even sold a wall hanging. And today I'm bringing a smaller version of that with a different prints from her auction this past weekend. So she's going to be doing another one pretty soon. So if you are a crafter, make sure you follow Laura. Make sure you hit the notifications for her channel because she's talking about doing another one. My husband and I mostly shop the small stores here in Arkansas. Plus, I have a ton of stuff I've collected over the years. That's the best way to start when you're reselling. Hubby is retiring later this year, so hopefully next year we'll go further. Awesome. That is a great goal to have. Let's see. Just checked out Max sold near me. Yeah, make sure you can go. You can even go out a little further if you're willing to go out a little further. But always check on it because it's all. Make sure you sign up for their email with maxsold.com, because remember, it's almost like a estate sale, basically, is what it is. But they're doing the clean out for that person instead of it being an actual estate sale. And basically, what did, because we found some great deals. Robert's found some Radio Shack radios, vintage ones, computers, desktop computers for cheap. And so, yeah, always refreshing, and make sure you sign up for that maxsold.com, and they'll send you the emails for when the next one's available, whenever there's something in your area. But you do have to give it how far you want to go out, and I guarantee you, everything is not always good. There's a lot of sales that I just passed on. I didn't even look at it after seeing some of the pictures of stuff they had. So, yeah, it might not be good right now, but constantly check up on it. Feels weird getting in an elevator with a shopping cart at the thrift store. Yeah, I did one of that. What state was that in? We traveled. I can't remember what state that was. It was like 3 floors. It was a big antique mall. I think we're getting Habitat. The Habitat stores are awesome too. I found some great stuff at the Habitat for Humanity store. That's another place. Remembering when you're buying from those kind of things, you're helping another program. So that's another thing you want to think about, those type of stores. Which was the other website you used? It was max.com and highbid.com. High, H-I, or is it H-Y? See the H-I or H-Y bid.com. We have somebody in the back room coming to join us. I think there's a Habitat store here. I used to shop at the one in New Orleans all the time, but I cannot find any here. Let's see, Laura, everybody's saying hello. There's Laura's link, y'all. Make sure you check her out. I had a large invoice. When it paid, they deducted the payment protection. I didn't even know they had that. Help is worthless. It didn't check anything off. And it could be depending on the price, depending on the total. Ours opening soon. Yeah. So definitely check it out and see what they say. Bid. Hi. H-I bid. There you go. There's a bin store here, but I don't know how good it is. Yeah, I just found High Bid. Awesome. All right, let me bring him on up. And that's none other than Mark from Two Old Guys Vintage and Resell. I don't want to keep him too long in the basement. We have a small Habitat here and good. Yeah, they have great stuff there, and I love how they organize the that place. Bids on some stuff and hope to win. Yeah, and if you know the date, they'll tell you when the auction ends. And anytime that you can set on those items also by those 2 websites, you can set what is the highest bid you would want to go and set your bid up. That way, if somebody keeps bidding, it'll take from that item that the amount you said most you would pay. And once you reach that amount, you can still go in there. And if you feel that it is something you still want, you can still go ahead and bid again until the bidding ends. And that's what I like about those 2 websites. Max sold every state. No, they're not in every state. But yeah, definitely check on it. We also need it because of the raising prices. Yeah, they're raising them all over the place. You keep Mark in the corner basement. Yeah, I didn't want to keep him there too long. Oh, now your day is complete because Mark is here, huh? Mm-hmm. I see how you is. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I thought you were my little doll girl. Mm-hmm.
She my boo.
She your boo?
She my boo. Okay.
Well, Mark, for those who don't know, we do have a few new people in the chat. For those who don't know, tell everybody what's going on today. You got a big program, you got a big schedule going on today.
Absolutely, but I wanted to bring something else up because you guys were talking about collaboration.
Yes.
And where, estate sales and all that. Did you know that there is an app called Estate Sales?
Yes. I keep
And
forgetting about that one. But I sign up to the companies when I know who they are.
this
Find
is
the state. There you go.
estatesales.net.
What?
And
Thank you for sharing that. I forgot about that.
you can put in your zip code and it'll find everything that's near you. There.
You know, I forgot all about that app.
And you can carry
Yeah.
it with you.
That's right.
So, and you can get notifications and all that. That's one of Michael's go-to every morning. Well, there's an estate sale today.
Okay, and Jennifer
Anyway.
just put out the high bid link. That way, when you go to sign up for it, it's the same thing. And see if it's in your area by putting in your zip code. Not everybody, it may not be available for your state, but doesn't hurt to check. My day is complete. I have seen that app. Yeah, and that works really well for estate sales.
Absolutely.
Cannot find that app for Canada. Oh,
I've seen it, and I've mentioned it, and other people all over the United States go, "Oh yeah, I remember that." Anyway, well, today Janice and I are doing the Friends Selling with Friends sale on Janice's channel. Come play with us because we have a good time. That's going to start at 1 p.m. Eastern, and I think it's going to go till 6 o'clock. 6:30, 7. It'll end when it ends.
so I think Janine's not gonna do her show tonight because she was scheduled for 6:30 as a solo sale.
No.
Okay, I need to take that off.
No. We started doing these.
Right, the second Tuesday of the month.
Yep. So, yeah, come hang out with us. And then
how can we find you on other shows? Where you at?
Tomorrow I'm going to be on the Hump Day Auction as a guest with Don and Mary and Debbie and Max and Ella on Cajun Roots Reseller Johnny's channel. Second Wednesday of every month. I am a permanent fixture there.
All right, and Jennifer just dropped the link. That is the link for the Friends Selling with Friends, which is always the second Tuesday of each month. And they do rotate with Mark and Janice. So make sure you're following both of them so you can get your notifications when they do go live. And how far out are y'all booked right now? Is it still like October, November now?
It's October. We've got a couple of spots left for October, and we haven't added anything for November yet that I know of. So,
Okay, Randy, you are charged fees by using PayPal. You will get a charge of a fee for every transaction that you get for invoices. That is something that the seller pays. You will have to pay it, and it does come out of your total. That is automatic. That is just their small fee that they charge for using PayPal. Yeah. Now, as far as it called a whatever it was you called it earlier, I don't know about that one, but I do know it's just a flat rate, a flat fee. It wasn't until today. Yeah, usually you don't get the fees until you go to once the payment has come through for an invoice. That's when the fee comes out of your total. That way you don't have to pay another fee. It's already taken out of your total. So whatever you get, whatever your balance is minus that fee. So yeah, you do get a fee for every transaction. Oh yeah, they take their fee. And any way you do a transaction on PayPal.
Yep. You probably need to look closer, Randy, because yeah, there's always some kind of fee. And if you look, I mean, to be perfectly honest, I don't mind paying them for what they're doing for me. For what they're doing for me. Yeah, you deserve it.
Randy, are you doing this friends and family or invoicing paid for goods and services? Because it does, you should, yeah. If you're doing a transaction like an invoice, you will get a fee charge, unless it depends on whatever you did before. If somebody just sent it to your friends and family, I don't think you get charged. Do you get charged for friends and family? I don't know, because I don't do friends and family.
I don't do friends and family either, so I don't know.
But yeah, every transaction you'll see on your invoice, your actual invoice that was paid, when you go into the transaction portion of it, they do charge you a fee. They will, yes. You are
At
paying for
the
the services with PayPal. Exactly. Just sending an invoice. Question. No, not when you send the invoice. It's when they pay it. Once you're paid for your items that you got to send out, that's when you, as like for me, if I send an invoice out to you, you pay it. I go to get that item packed. On my transaction, on my end, that's where the fee comes out after you get paid, not when you send the invoice. The buyers have to pay the fees for friends and family. Even my milkshake tips, some of them get a whole amount and some I get a bit taken off. The buyers pay the fee. Yes. Okay, that's why. And then of course you as a seller, you will have to encounter the fees. But again, you got to remember, they're doing all the transactions. They're doing all the payment portions for you. It is worth it. Because I can tell you, when I had a gift shop, every transaction that I did with somebody who came in my gift shop and purchased, or even in my restaurant, every transaction that somebody uses a credit card for, there's a fee. So it's just like that, but they're handling it for you, not you having to physically get a credit card and slide it through or enter it and that kind of stuff. So yeah. You're right. And then that's different because I know when I send money, I do use PayPal to send money for Jennifer when I buy her milkshakes. I don't do it as friends and family because it's just, I'm just sending it to her. I just don't use friends and family. Sounds like how it's being paid. Sounds like how it's being paid. Well, it doesn't matter how they pay it. You will encounter as an invoice you send to a customer, you will encounter that fee at the end when your money when that person pays your invoice, it comes out of your total. That's just part of doing business. Well, good morning, Miss Francine. How are you doing?
Francine.
Usually when I wake up in the morning at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, you're still live. I'm surprised to see you up this late. I'd rather use Cash App. And there's all kind of forms you can use for payment. Yeah, I understand what you're saying, Jennifer. But I'm just trying to let Randy know that all transactions going to have some fee, whether it's you sending it to somebody or whatever. There's going to be a fee. Depends on how they paid, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, you should be the one. It's going to come out of your invoice. You'll see it on your invoice for PayPal. I got a whole bunch of them right here. Hold on. I got a whole stack of them right here. This is just from one auction thing. On your payment thing from PayPal.
Oh.
When you look at if you look at the invoice you get after the person paid, look at the transaction itself. At the bottom where it says amount detailed, and there's going to be a block that has purchase total, shipping amount, gross amount, PayPal fees, and net amount. They do take that out of your total before you collect that total. So that comes out of the total. So you should look at each invoice. There's going to be some kind of fee there, and it's on every invoice. So I don't know how you're getting some without and some with. I don't understand that. But yeah, they're going to charge you. There is a fee of some kind.
No.
Awesome, Francine. When you do your taxes, you can use that amount to do. Yes, exactly. You put it on your spreadsheet as your taxes. With your taxes, I won't use Cash App anymore. We both had our information stolen. Oh no.
Oh.
Sorry to hear that. That could be a whole nother show about that. Oh, nice to get together with Andrew. I don't ship through PayPal.
No, you ship through Pirate Ship or one of the other.
But you charge for shipping, so therefore that's why they show that total on there. Because you're actually using PayPal, but you're using Pirate Ship. But on that invoice, if you're putting a category that says shipping price, it's going to show up on that invoice. Yeah. Now it's going to show, and this is how it works. On PayPal, when you charge a customer shipping, it'll show as you as an income on PayPal. But you're going to go in and claim it as a postage at the end of the year on your taxes. So to wash them both out, because even though it's showing you getting paid here, well, how did you pay? What you have to show it as an expense on this end. So yeah, we don't. Yeah, but you do charge on the invoice, so that's why it's showing up on the invoice. You do charge your customers for the shipping, I hope. If you're doing free shipping, then you're going to pay it all. Harry, hello, good morning and welcome. And Harry, just to let you know, we will be on the weekend, next week on the 19th. We'll be leaving Virginia Beach, and we'll be staying somewhere in the area of, and I probably said it wrong yesterday, and I'm going to probably say it wrong again today, Newark, Delaware.
New Jersey?
Delaware.
Oh.
Is there a way to send a tracking number if I thought I didn't ship through PayPal? Yes, you can go in and add. There's going to be a blog that says add tracking number. I add my tracking number to every invoice I do through PayPal. You just have to go to the main invoice, open it up when it's paid, and then go to the transaction where it says view detail. When you click on view detail, it'll open up a whole new page, and you go to PayPal. You go to your Powered Ship, you get your invoice, your shipping label, and at the top it has the tracking number. There's a little file right next to it. You click on that and say copy. Then you're going to take that and put it into your PayPal add tracking number, and that'll be a part of your invoice. Oh yeah, definitely.
Copy and paste.
That's right. Make sure you put it in there, because it'll save you. And somebody says, I never got my tracking number, and you put it on your invoice, it's good for you. Just like eBay, they charge you the final fees. Exactly. But they charge it on everything, even including Newark, like Noah's Ark. Newark. Okay. Is where the university is. Okay, but that's where we're going to be staying, in that area. What you gonna do to be in my state? What are going to do to be? Oh, we're going to Virginia Beach. My birthday. We're leaving this Friday. We're taking a road trip, getting out of here, going on vacay. We're going to Virginia Beach. So if you are in the area, like this weekend, will be Thursday, Friday. We're leaving, driving down to Baltimore, Maryland. We'll be staying there from Friday and Saturday. So if you're in that area and you would like to do a meetup, please let me know. Email me, text me, message me through Facebook or Instagram, and I'll be glad to do a meetup. And then we're going to be in Virginia Beach for the rest of the weekend until the 19th. And then from there, we're going to come back up, but we're going to take a different route so we can go in through Maryland, and we're going to go through Baltimore and Delaware, in that area, and meet up whoever we can in that area. So yeah, we're doing a road trip. Just add it. Are you going to do a live show from there, Johnny? I'm trying to everywhere I go. I will be doing all my morning shows next week. Yes. Even though I'm on vacation, I'm going to do a morning show. It's going to be here on the way back. Yeah, we're staying overnight, and the next day over in that area on the way back home. If you add PayPal to your Powered Ship, yeah, you can do that too as well. But I'm just not giving her all the details just yet, because she's still new at it, Deborah. So it's like still taking those baby steps. And that's another thing you can do too, is add all that in there. Hope you're not staying at, no, we don't stay in no Red Roof. We got membership to different hotels, and that's not one of them. No. But yeah, you can do that. It's just right now it's still baby steps with her. No, we're not, Jennifer. No. Went to Virginia Beach once after the storm and found some huge shells. Oh, okay. Welcome back.
Yeah.
I love beaches. You packed a nice hotel, right? Yes, we have certain only hotels that we deal with, because we have membership with them and we get points. So a lot of times we use those points. Now, the hotel we're staying in Virginia Beach was actually where we going. It's because when y'all remember when I took the trip to the lake house and we got stuck in Buffalo with that snowstorm, where they're giving us a free trip, and they're paying for the hotel through, I can't remember the hotel we stayed at. It's one of the bigger ones. But yeah. Oh yeah, we're not staying over there. We stayed, yeah, no. I know all about them Red Roofs. They had one in Louisiana where I lived. No. Well, everybody, it's getting out of time. My numbers are going down, and thank y'all so much for always coming out and showing your love and support to the channel. Don't forget on Friday is would you buy it or would you leave it? Tomorrow is the hump day auction. And of course, our morning show is Monday through Friday at 8 o'clock. But also today I will be on at 1:30 on Mark with Janid's Friends Selling with Friends on Janid's channel. Hopefully come check y'all out. I know the Red Roof Inn here is a bad trip. Oh, no, no. We definitely won't be staying there. No. So again, thank y'all so much. And again, if you need any questions or whatever, you're more than welcome to come on after the show. We'll not be on too long after the show because I got my 10 o'clock appointment to go get my nails done again. Because I want to get them freshly done before I leave. And I do that every 3 weeks. So it's time. So I'll be getting my nails done today. Every 3 weeks, I do it. So as I say, I conquer this beast. Again, yeah, you're going to conquer it. It just takes a little while, especially when you get just getting started. But I think you're doing really well for just starting out. So glad I saw y'all. We're here every morning. Yep, every morning at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, we come on live and we just communicate with each other and chit chat and have our coffee and whatever conversations happen. I try to find a topic for the show to get it started and get that chat rolling. So as I say before I end each and every show, love always, love is always free. Please be kind to one another till we meet into another chat. Have a blessed and fabulous day. And until we meet again, later. Peace out. Be here